I picked up metal here about, I don't know, 6 months ago. Really slow on building. I got this last night actually. Some cable here. It's aluminum armor, but it's okay. So 6 months ago, or, well, might not have been maybe 3 months ago, I picked up metal here already. Well, pretty heavy stuff. Probably 40 plus pounds, maybe 50 pounds almost. You start adding every piece. It's nice they put it right there, a little bit of HMS here. I grabbed something here, I don't remember what it was, but it was metal here before. Okay. Okay, I'm doing my inspection here in Delta. Look at the pool, how deep that is. Wow. Scary. Gotta be like 10 feet deep. It's funny how it's just a liner from the dirt line. See that? Never seen that before. Usually it would be cement. I don't know what's going on here. But this place has got junk everywhere. Like interesting stuff. Like there's stuff everywhere. Wheels, tires. Lots of scrap metal. It's a big stainless steel keg. Stainless steel. Let's get some details about the property here. There's lots of scrap metal. I can fill my van up. So much stuff everywhere. Aluminum wheels. It's almost like a chop shop. Even this is for a truck shelving for a van or something. Aluminum wheel. Obviously it's broken. It's got a dent in it. Spider web. Two more there. Look at that. There's a lot of stuff here. I can't believe it. There's some stuff. It's almost like nothing was locked. Everything was wide open. All the windows and doors are kind of open. But look at all this junk here. Lots of electronics. Like, what is this thing here? It's a key cutter. Is it a key cutter or what is it? Maybe not. It's like a training thing. There's a lot of stuff here. Stereo stuff. Lots of scrap metal, chairs, wheels. Spiderwebs. Not e-waste mixed up, but some more wheels. See this? There's all kinds of cables. Look at that. Jeep. Wow. 3. This is here. Tires. Like an automotive guy. Look at this roll of wire. Speaker wire, maybe. Something in the box here. It's a hardware kit. It says a take kit. Never heard of it. Barbecue. The box, maybe part of it. Maybe something else. Part of the barbecue. Interesting house. Some kind of cable there. Alternator and a battery there. Let's see, old. I'm gonna find out if they moved out. If they moved out and left everything. There's enough junk here to fill my van up for sure. See lots of car parts, look at that. Steering arms, or suspension arm. There's a nice looking saw here, Fat Max. But it looks so moved out in the house, I understand. There's some weightlifting stuff, but... There's a dart here, see that? Could be gang people too. Stuff in boxes, what's this thing here? Some sort of controller or something. Timer maybe? What is it? It says Tellus. It's Tellus. Something probably digital. Digital box, I would think. See, every house is an adventure, huh? All kinds of ducting, AC stuff. That's for high efficiency furnace. Copper there, right there. This is the good stuff here. That's for AC. So I'm not sure. They wanted me to come here about 4 or 5 days ago, actually, or 4 days ago. But I've been so busy. There's lots of weights here too. Lots of junk there. Interesting. These are good weights too. This is a TV set or some kind. Oh, it's a keyboard. Look at that. It's actually a nice looking keyboard. Yamaha. Wow. A pair of seats here. Leather seats probably for a minivan. No door seal. We check sometimes that seal's asbestos. We just look, make a note of it. We don't test it because it's not worth it. See, the house is pretty empty. Fuse box here. One light, but no, there's no security here. Windows, back doors open. It wasn't locked, but no real security. PlayStation here, or an Xbox. Loony. Let's start. Here's a PlayStation. Like I said, PlayStation. PlayStation there, I think. It's almost like a party house. What the hell is that? I'll take a better look at that. Let me take a look at this thing here. Almost sink. Let's see. Not sure how it opens. Maybe it's a wire stripper? Maybe it's a wire stripper. Yeah, it's a wire stripper actually. It's for single wires. You could measure the depth, I guess, of the wire. That's actually kind of nice. So you think they would have everything moved out by now. Why would they leave this here and tease you, right? Cricket bat. See, like the rifle too, the doors are all open. You wouldn't have to jar or change, look at that. Shows you they got too much money. Don't care about nickels and dimes, right? I take them because they add up. Separate the copper. All the copper from the, well, there's more change here. Throw this jar. The jar there. My suspicion is they moved out. Because the majority of the furniture's all gone. East Indian calendar. They're probably East Indian people. And usually the young kids, they're always throwing stuff away. My experience. It's cleaned out pretty good here in the crawl space. No asbestos duct tape or nothing, but old vinyl floor, which I could probably tested. There's another $1.10 here. $1.10. It's $2 now I found. $2.10. That spider web's on here, I can feel it. So they just moved out, pretty gross conditions. Look at the lint here. Couldn't bother to, it's all over the house here. Okay. Close the doors. Well, if they moved out, this is a bonus. Snake. It's in there, probably plumbing's clogged up. It's a big house too, it's like 2,800 square feet. Front door wasn't even locked. Wasn't even locked. No shoes. Oh, another battery. Big pool table sitting right in the middle of the room. It's a beater one. It's almost like a party house. See? I'm looking at everything at the same time as you, so if I get excited, you know why, because I first noticed it. Yeah, these East Indian people got East Indian calendars. The wire stripper. So much stuff. Like, oh, look at this. See, I told you they got too much money. All this change here. Probably 15, 20 bucks, probably. No stereo there, Panasonic. Okay, we're for Telus. Johnny Walker. Let's see these balls here. Not that I drink, but I think it could be full. No, the drink is. So they're all empty. All here. That's a good tool here for like flashing and bending stuff. I think they're moved out, to be honest. Paper clips are always good, I always use those. But I'll have to make a phone call. That's the builder. There's a heat sink for a computer. So, isn't that kind of cool? It's just cheap, but so pretty tiny fridge for a big house. See, it's just everything's so dirty. Let me see the fridge there. It's a laptop charger. Here's your wireless here. This would be actually never had that one before. Interesting to see what's in it. What's in the fridge? Not very much. So they rifled through a lot of stuff, so they looked everywhere. They wanted to, I think. lived there. Yeah, I think they probably left most of the stuff behind. Because one rim is broken, and the other three, I guess, they changed styles to get those aftermarket rims. Foreign coin here of some sort. East Indian. So you find lots of these adapters everywhere. It's plugged in, see? You didn't bother taking note. Look how everything's so dirty. It's disgusting. So they took everything, like, see? They just left the chargers plugged in. I mean, not chargers, but those bars. Power bar. See what this is here. Nice solid brass. It's a lock set. Well, it's pretty solid. So, well, it's not really much here upstairs, just mostly scrap metals. It's actually a nice area. The houses are really clean, well kept. This is the worst house on the block. Worst house on the block. Probably like, I don't know, 1.5 million or something, I think. Could be a little bit more. It's funny how they just left all their power bars behind. See that? Well, that's it. That's a tour of this joint. 2 microwaves, but I don't take microwaves out of houses. Not worth the time. Unless they're in a garage or somewhere on the ground like junk. But you take a microwave and it goes, oh, my microwave is missing. Meanwhile, it's garbage, right? Oh. Did I look in these yet? Or did I? Can't remember. Yeah, it kind of looked in here. Yep. See, Eastern people play cricket a lot, right? Is it called cricket? Yeah. We've seen that there's a fair amount of junk. Just mostly pennies. Pennies and some foreign coins. This is 2 pence. British. Not sure what this tool is actually for. Let's see for sheet metal. It's for sheet metal. Guy probably did AC. Sheet metal. Copper rod. 2 knickknacks. Okay, well, that's pretty well the tour. I'm gonna phone the guy, the builder. No one takes pull tables, it's just too much. You have to store it. They're about at least 400 pounds of slate. They look nice when they're set up, but take them apart, they're just too much work. And this house is, I think, 70s. Most likely it's all going to be asbestos drywall, this whole house. Textured ceilings, drywall. And it's going to have to map all this, so there's various levels here. A little bit hard to do a map. This will probably be one area. This will be upstairs, that will be main, that will be the ground level. So I can map this pretty good. It's pretty uniform. It's just, when it's all split up, sometimes complicated. And you get these houses that the outside is different than the inside, so you look in, and it's a little bit different. Hard to map it. Okay, well, if I get anything cool, find any better discoveries, I'll let you know. Okay. Okay, the wife was painting already the corners here. So this is kind of the color scheme we're going with. Well, I personally want to paint this the same color and this, but the wife wants to paint this white. So I don't know. I would prefer to match that. Well, they actually painted that column there. These stones that go here, like that around. See? So. They'll go in between here. I didn't want to deal with tearing this apart here because tear one thing apart then leads to the next thing, and the soffit would be all screwed. So that beam actually looks good. Oh, they painted actually, yeah. So it's gonna be like that. See that? So I think it's gonna look really good. And this thing has a nice sparkle to it. I want to go white, but they're all complaining, oh, that's too old. But anyways, some of the stuff was not done that great. But anyways, so it actually looks good with the beam. Actually, I like it actually. And then there'll be a trim around the door, like this, and then a stone. I'm gonna make it so the stone goes there 2x4. I don't know where it's gonna end up, but the stone's gonna go to here. It'll be above there. So this looks pretty good. My daughter's boyfriend helped to do the high stuff for the wife. So that's that. Pot lights, some pot lights are in, not all of them. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna. Guy was gonna. Well, that's exhaust from the basement. Oh, yeah, that's the master bathroom. So that's what exhaust comes out of, huh? This was dusty down there, so I kept exhaust on. I know. Hey, Leo, are you gonna say hi to everybody on YouTube? Say hi to everybody. Say hi. You're so happy. As soon as I come to this house, he wants to jump in the house and run. It's so long that he wants to go up and down, up and down. Right, Leo? So I'm thinking, I don't know, you're painting, guys. Paint this blue too. I'm thinking paint it blue. Stone will come to the edge around. This will be blue. The sides will be blue. The garage will be trim around their windows and all that. That's mine. Some sort of blue. Not sure exactly what color it is. And that can be white. Everything this way could be white. Just like the front, so it blends a little bit, right? The stone goes around the side. Watch out, Leo. Stone goes up to this chimney here. This way and all the way up. Straight down this way, and a chimney too. I don't mind painting that white because this would be blue. You know what I'm saying? This will be all blue paints. Blue paint to here. Blue paint to the edge here. And then I can see that being white. It will stand out better. Come on. You should see how bright this is at nighttime. It's amazing how bright this is. These lights are awesome. See, I'm going to paint this blue and white trim, but there's not a lot of stone here, so I'd like to maybe even go stone. Wife said it's going to be too dark, but I don't think so, because when you look here, it looks like daylight nighttime. It's so bright. So I'm thinking I would suggest another window open. What the hell? All these windows are open all the time. There's the second one open now. I just closed this one this morning. So that'll be, say, painted. This window they screwed up, so I'm waiting for the new window to come back. Forgot to order it. I don't know what's going on there. So if I paint this blue and white trim, and then over here, up here in that edge would be blue to the edge of that rail, and there'll be stone will come that way to there, so it'll only be a small amount. And white trim there, and even if I went white trim around the door but left the front like that, I'm thinking, I don't know guys, what your opinion you think is. Come on, let's run, come on, Leo. So anyways, like I say, it's looking a lot better. They tried putting the membrane on the sun deck. It has a coating on there. It wouldn't stick. So now I have to go 3/8 plywood over the old deck, because right now it's not going to stick to it unless he has some. Well, the vinyl glue he's using doesn't stick to the vinyl for some reason, or coating. It's some sort of weird coating. So now I have to spend more money for plywood, which is, you know, I'll tell you, there's so many things on renovation is ridiculous. And this will be blue too. All this will be blue. And then I'm not sure if I'm gonna go black rail or white rail. Just white shows the dirt, but when white is white, it looks actually pretty good. So we'll see. But I'm gonna get a modern rail, something modern style. I don't know. I have to look at the styles what they're making today. That will be higher, a little bit higher, but this will be like a high here. This side will be about 6 feet high, like a gate almost. Right here, about this high. Some of that with a gate, and then there'll be a fence here along there. And then I put a little deck in the corner there, and I'm gonna put some fencing along the wall there. I might even go metal. I'll just go metal. Don't have to worry about it. There's railway ties there. I can go metal there, a little deck this way, and wrap this way, and maybe have a gate that I can at least go over the edge if I have to do any. The cat's been crapping steady here. And then I need to get this facial board painted here, and then the deck will go gray, some sort of gray with non-slip gray, some sort of stain. I told the guy, you know, he has to trim these better. It's not trimmed there. And I told the guy, you're supposed to wrap it first and then put a top cap on it there for the deck. But you know, they kind of want to play games, these guys, and they do kind of lousy stuff. Instead of doing it proper in the first place, I have to complain to the guy. Why should I have to complain when they're the professionals? So, and I got all these plugs here, so that means I can have my wireless cameras hooked up to the plugs. This way, that way, up there. I can have cameras running this way in different angles, right? Or Christmas lights too, right? If I want to have a row of lights or Christmas lights, it's there. Okay, so I think that's it for this video. Actually, let me show you. I'll just show you a couple things, but I'm not gonna get into too much detail. There was a lot of stuff I couldn't get there at the time because they moved out a week ago, so didn't give me exact details on what I could take. But rummaged some junk out of there. I got these tires here, but they actually fit my van. They're actually snow tires. They're studded, but they're in excellent condition. So, but you know, most of the stuff I just got the car battery and PlayStation game. I grabbed a couple crap like that. Mostly scrap metals. I would like to get those big Jeep wheels. They're like about 50 pounds each. Probably worth a few bucks, but we'll see. I'll still have a chance to go back there later anyways, but rummaged a few things that, you know, he said okay, but you know, the big wheels, if you know, the problem is the builder, he's more interested in what's in there for himself, if you know what I mean. That's the problem. When I mentioned his wheels there, he said, oh, okay, I'll let you know about the wheels, he said. But anyways, So I got 2 more batteries to collection. Alternator, I got some modems here. I might as well just open up quickly. You can see it while I'm here. I don't know what time we'll have tomorrow for showing off. Here's the PlayStation here, or no, it's a PlayStation, yeah. I mean, people are still buying these. I don't know what they're worth. PlayStation 2. Just miscellaneous, a little bit of aluminum. But these are physiotherapy. I think they're stretching machines. I'm thinking they put you in a harness and they stretch your back a little bit. Possibly, I'm not sure. Because there was a physio bench there. It says trade-in. See, that's digital, so I'm wondering what's in there for IC chips and stuff. Motors is aluminum. Oh, that's this could be plastic, but that's aluminum for sure. The tires, I'm happy about tires. But anyways, might have better show tomorrow. The odd thing, but that's it. It took forever to do the inspection. It was such a big house and a lot of floors, a lot of material tests. Took like 41 samples, something like that. And then you're looking for junk. You know how it is. These houses. Plus, when you're doing work, you have to do maps and stuff. Usually, my buddy does the maps, and then so it makes it easier because sometimes that was a complicated house to get the maps. Too many different levels and angles. It was a little bit tough. Anyways, we'll get back to you. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like. As always, have a great day.